guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do another get ready with me today. I'm just about to do my makeup for the day, and then I'm gonna actually probably film one or two other videos for the day. Today is actually Monday. Mondays are my favorite days of the week. It's like my favorite day to jump in and get work done. So anyway, I do have a few new products here. You guys know my makeup collection is shrunk down by 90%. I don't have nearly as much makeup out as what I normally have. I'm gonna move this wand out of my way because my daughter's Elena wand is sitting in my way here. So that's going on the floor for now. All right, and move my notes out of the way. I was making some notes for my next video. Okay, so let's start with skincare today. I haven't even done my skincare yet, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Ula Truth Serum. You guys know how I feel about this. I love this product. And my skin has been doing really well right now. I went 2 days with no makeup. I did the whole weekend, I did no makeup day, both Saturday and Sunday. So I gave my skin some time to breathe, and I feel like it's looking better. I mean, I still have some old acne scarring that's healing, but that's what this helps with a lot. So I'm gonna let that absorb. And then for lips, I'm gonna use my go-to, which is the Sol de Janeiro lip butter. And then for my eyes, I'm gonna use my Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. I only have a little baby size of this right now. This came in a 500 point perk, and I redeemed for the 500 point perk just for this item. I don't even know if I kept the rest. I think I did because I do love Algenist, but I really got it just for this eye cream. I'm waiting for the VIB sale to repurchase this eye cream because it's expensive. It's for an eye cream, it's about normal for a high-end eye cream. I think it's like $65, but I just don't have that in my budget right now. So waiting for the VIB sale. I'm saving up some gift cards that I have, waiting for that VIB sale, because now that I don't work at Sephora anymore, the VIB sale previously when I worked at Sephora wasn't that big of a deal. I would just kind of use it to save on some brands that I don't normally have, or I didn't have access to at our store, so I didn't get my discount on those brands. But now it's everything. I don't get a discount on anything anymore, so I'm I gotta wait for that VIB sale this year. So I'm already making my list. I'm definitely gonna be doing, real quick, I'll let you know, I'm gonna be applying this Sheer Transformation today for my moisturizer, but I'm definitely going to be doing my Sephora VIB wish list and recommendations for spring. So I've been kind of compiling my list already because it takes a lot of research, because I want to make sure I give all the best. I want to make sure I have really good recommendations for you guys, and then also, it takes a while to narrow down your list. My list right now is huge for my wish list, all the things that I want. I have a lot of restocks that I need to do with skincare, and then I have a whole bunch of things that I want to try for review purposes and things that I just really want to try. So all right, today I am going to be using the All Nighter foundation. So you guys know I already own this foundation, but I got a new shade. This is the shade 2.0. Previously I had 3.0, which it looks fine on me when I first apply it, but it oxidizes, so it's technically more of my summer shade, and this 2.0 I'm hoping will match me now. So that is the goal. But I did get this one through Octoly, so I'm hoping this matches me. I'm gonna go get my L'Oreal Sponge Wet real quick. Okay, so I'm just gonna pump a little bit of this on the back of my hand. This foundation is really thick and full coverage, so it's similar to the Kat Von D, very similar to the Kat Von D. Just priming the pump here. So I usually only need 1.5 pumps is usually enough for my full face, I find. So I just did about 1.5 pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start applying this. I need a mirror. Mirrors are helpful when applying makeup, Lisa. Okay, that shade looks good now, but we'll see, because this foundation does oxidize on me, so hopefully it doesn't get too much darker than that, because that's pretty actually good right now. So okay, so today I have a few different plans. I actually have to go pick up groceries, but then I also am making a trip to the Goodwill because I need to donate a whole bunch of stuff. As I've been packing, I've been kind of decluttering. I thought about doing some filming of that, you guys, but honestly my life has been so hectic recently. I've just barely been able to keep up with my normal filming, so I'm just Plus, I kind of feel like you guys would be bored out of your minds watching me pack because it's really not that exciting. It's mostly like cleaning and finding stuff that I didn't know we had and packing box after box, and yeah, it's not too exciting. See, I haven't even used half of what was on my hand and I'm almost done. You hardly need any foundation with this. I mean, like, you just don't use a lot of it, you know? A little goes a long way. That's why I always put it on the back of my hand first instead of dotting it on with this foundation. If you tried dotting it everywhere, you'd probably end up with way too much. I feel like I did that the first time I used this foundation. So yeah, I have to go to the Goodwill. So I was thinking, since I'm going all the way over there, the TJ Maxx is right next door. And you guys know, I already told you, but this whole moving process has been so, like, it's got me all jumbled and so, like, out of sorts, and then not having access to my makeup. I've been shopping more. It's kind of bad, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna give myself some leeway because you know, I feel like I need it. Like, I need it. I just need a break, and that's my outlet right now is shopping. That's so bad, Lisa. But anyway, I had one of my awesome subscribers let me know over on Snapchat some of the things that she found at her TJ Maxx, and so far I haven't found all of it. So I'm like, I really want to go and see if I can find it, you know? All right, I think I need some under eye correcting today because, oh, I was gonna apply these. Shoot. Oh, I should tell you. I was gonna apply these number 7 Instant Results Hydrogel Eye Masks today. I just got this from Octoly as well, and my under eyes are really puffy, but I think I'll save those for next time because I forgot. It's supposed to help with puffiness and dark shadows, it says. That would have been nice for today. So I'm gonna set that aside. I'm probably gonna do those tonight maybe, or tomorrow morning. And then for my corrector, I forgot to use a primer today, didn't I? Ugh, where's my brain at? Here it is. Okay, found it. I started sticking stuff back in the drawer since I don't have to worry. Anyway, I'm just rambly today. Okay, so I'm gonna apply my Becca under eye corrector just a little bit right on the inner corner of my under eye just to brighten it up. So this morning, you guys, I was watching Liv's video. If you guys haven't seen it, I am gonna link it down below because it is really funny. But she posted a video with either last night or this morning. I saw it this morning of drunk. She called it a drunk tutorial, but it was kind of like a drunk get ready with me. And it cracked me up so much, you guys. Like, I could not stop laughing. First of all, she's already really funny even when she's not drinking. She's just a really funny person. But she was she had applied a powder foundation and then she went to apply her concealer underneath her eye, and it was like a squeezy tube, kind of like this kind of concealer, and instead of like putting it on her hand and then applying it, she just took the squeezy tube and she like squeezed it, is that a word? She squeezed it right underneath her eye, and the first time she squeezed it, only a tiny bit came out, so she squeezed it harder and it like exploded all over the side of her face. Oh my gosh, it just cracked me up. And then she like ended up with way too much concealer, and she was hilarious. Anyway, I think it would be fun to film one of those, but I'm kind of scared because when I get drunk, I get really goofy and really like flirty and like over the top, like happy and lovey-dovey. I don't know, I'm crazy when I drink. So I don't usually, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my NARS concealer today. I don't usually drink more than 1 or 2 drinks anymore. Like when I was younger, I used to kind of drink a lot. Not a lot, that sounds bad. I didn't drink a lot, but when I would go out, I kind of let loose and have more drinks. But now I rarely drink more than 2 drinks in an evening, but so I never really get more than just a tiny bit tipsy, but I don't know. I think it might be kind of funny to do. I just hate the feeling of a hangover. That's why I don't drink very often. I can't handle hangovers, you guys. Like, I'm such a weakling when it comes to hangovers. It's because like I just want to be productive all the time. Like, it drives me nuts just sitting around doing nothing unless I'm like sick or super tired. But when I'm hungover, like my mind is still like go, 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 go. And I'm like, oh, I need to do this and this and this. But then I'll like stand up and get dizzy or stand up and feel nauseous. And so I can't do it. So I feel like I'm like trapped in a prison, you know, in my body. I'm like, ugh, I don't feel good, but I don't want to not feel good. So I shouldn't have drank so much. So that's why I don't drink very often. That might kind of sound silly, but I feel like I want to wear color today because I have not worn a colorful eye look in a while. But then again, I'm like, I'm just running errands today. Like, do I want to go to the grocery store and the Goodwill with like blue eyeshadow today. I don't know. Oh, and I'm going to be using a new palette today. I'm using this one, which I just got, again, from Octoly. Sorry, guys. I've been getting a lot from Octoly recently, but this is the Rose Metals palette from Velvet 59. I saw someone using this recently. Who was it? Oh, it was Nikki Murphy used this recently, and she said she's been enjoying it. So I've swatched it only so far, but we're going to be using it today. There's not really a lot of fun colors in here, so probably come up with something pretty neutral out of this. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and set everything, and today I'm gonna be setting using, I'm just gonna use my Cover FX powder on my whole face today. All right, today for my brows, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Marc Jacobs Brow Wow in medium brown. This is part of my project for the year, and I keep forgetting to use it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so it looks like it oxidized a little bit, but it's not too bad. I feel like it's still working for me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on the eye look. Since this is only shimmers in this palette, I'm gonna grab a different palette for my blending shade. So I think I'm gonna go with, trying to decide what shades I'm gonna use out of this palette. Let's do a cool tone look today. Yeah, we're gonna do a cool tone look. So I'm gonna grab my Huda Mauve Obsessions palette, and I'm gonna use this shade right here in the center to be my kind of creased slash blending shade. So anyways, yeah, the moving is going really well, the moving process, I should say. Our house, as I told you guys last time, we did get a buyer, and we, what did we do? We had to do a couple improvements. They were really minor little things, like adjusting a couple doors and stuff. So that's all done now, and we're moving forward. So I think the 20th is going to be our closing date. That's kind of like the estimated right now, but you guys know how it is. Sometimes it can get pushed back or whatever, but it's kind of the estimation right now. And we're probably moving into the apartment like a week before that, so we have a little bit of time. But yeah, it's gonna be real crazy. I think we've got just under 3 weeks right now till the move. So by the way, I'm just using this Crown brush, I believe. I think it's the Crown Crease Blender brush, just to lightly apply this into my outer corner and crease. I think I'm gonna go with some of the purple shades in that Velvet 59 palette today. So we got the apartment all squared away and stuff, and I used to work in the apartment industry. I think I've told you guys that a few times now, but I used to be a property manager for a company called Equity Residential, which is like one of the biggest REITs in the country. They used to be #1. I'm not sure if they still are, but anyway, I worked for them for many, many years. And so I mean, I understand the industry and I understand how things work and stuff, but all of these apartments now require a pet rent, at least in this area. I don't know if that's common where you guys live. Let me know in the comments down below. But I feel like it's such a ripoff, you guys. Like, I know that pets do a lot of damage. Like I said, I've worked in the industry. I get it. They do a lot of damage. But here's the thing. When you're managing an apartment community, I'm going to go ahead and start with this lightest pinkish purple shade right here in the inner corner of my eye with using my finger. When you're managing an apartment community, you charge people at move out for whatever damage. So they do collect back any you know cost of damage. So if your cat rips up the carpet and it has to be replaced, they're going to recoup that expense. Same thing like if they, I don't know, damage your blinds or something, or if the dog chews up a corner of the cabinet or something and it has to be repaired, that's going to be, you're going to be paying for that when you move out. So, and then you also have, you know, your initial upfront deposits and stuff. So I don't think a pet rent really should be a thing. You know what I mean? So the one we're moving into charges $20 a month per pet. Since we have, you know, multiple pets, it's going to be quite expensive. So this one right here is, do these have names? Oh yeah, this one is called Parisian Pink, and that's what I'm going to apply next. It looks more purple than pink to me, but it's a really pretty shimmery shade. So I'm going to apply that next and layer it over that first shade right in the center here. These definitely go on smoothly. I don't feel like they're ultra pigmented, but they're smooth. A little more on this side. I like just using my fingers with metallic shades. It's just what I usually do. I'm kind of lazy with it. All right, and then I'm going to take a little bit more of a smaller blending brush. This one is from Real Techniques, I believe. And I'm going to take this darker kind of plummy cranberry shade here, Even though it's shimmery, I'm going to try that on the outer corner because I really want to layer a little bit more depth in this look. And I'm trying to use this palette because this is the first time I've used this palette. I really want to get a feel for it so I can do a review on it. And I believe that Velvet 59 is a indie brand, so I was thinking about doing an indie spotlight on this palette. I guess that layered pretty nicely. I was going to say it kind of blended away, but when I'm looking from one eye to the other, I think it actually blends really nicely. It just kind of melted right into the look, didn't it? Didn't blend very much. And then I'll go ahead and do the other side. But yeah, let me know, you guys, if you all have to pay a pet rent. I just feel like it's such a ripoff. I mean, obviously I'm going to do it because we love our pets and they're part of our family, but I just feel like it's a way for them to collect, to get more income that's not really valid. You know what I mean? Next, they're going to start charging you per occupant. Like, how many kids do you have? You have to pay per kid. In fact, my 10-year-old daughter, she's very money savvy. She always wants to know, you know, how much things cost, how much do we have in our savings, you know, she's very like all about money. Like when we plan trips, she's like, how much is this gonna be? You know, where's this money coming from? She cracks me up. So anyways, when she heard about this pet rent thing, she's like, do you also have to pay per child? Are we gonna cost you more money because there's 3 of us? Kind of cracked me up. All right, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with these eyeshadows. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I feel like they're okay. I don't think they're that great yet, but like I said, it's my first time using them. So I'm just taking a second shade, the one that's on the center of my lid now, and running it across my lower lash line. Just to bring some of the purple down and even things out a bit. I don't know, I just feel like it looks kind of messy. All right, so since it's kind of a little bit more smoky, I'm gonna actually apply my waterline pencil from Urban Decay in the shade Legend. I actually need to sharpen it real quick. I'm gonna apply that on my waterline and tightline with it real quick. So I was gonna ask you guys, what do you guys think of the Snapchat changes that they've made? I'm kind of feeling like, I know so many people are upset about it, and I just feel like it's so much harder to use, and they're getting it more and more complicated to the point where it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't even make sense, the changes that they're making. I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing liner using my Urban Decay, no, what am I talking about? It's not Urban Decay, Physicians Formula Eye Booster real quick. But I kind of feel like so many people are leaving the platform that, I don't know, I feel like it's not worth being there anymore. You guys have to let me know what you think. If you follow me on Snapchat, let me know. I might try to start doing Instagram stories instead. I'm not really on Instagram stories right now. I'm barely on my Instagram, but I am trying to make an effort to be more active there. But if you guys prefer Instagram stories or if you prefer Snapchat, let me know. I'd like to, maybe I'll do like a poll on that, because I feel like it's kind of a waste of time to be on Snapchat if nobody's going to be on there anymore. And it's more difficult to use as a viewer as well. Like when I want to watch my friends' Snap stories, it's really hard to find them. So it's kind of frustrating. Doing a little bit of a bigger wing than I normally do. I always go like a really small wing usually. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye real quick. Okay, I struggled a little bit with my wing today. I don't know how even they are, but that's all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Sephora Lash Craft Big Volume. This is starting to run out. I'm gonna have to repurchase this. I actually like it a lot. It's a really good mascara. I think I mentioned it in the favorites a couple times actually. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I feel like I need liner on my lower lash line too. Just a little bit. So I'm gonna apply, whoops, this one here from Smashbox. It's a gel liner. I just feel like it's a little too stark down there. So I'm just gonna lightly run this across my lower lash line. Really softly. I don't want like a harsh line or anything. I want it more smudgy. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna finish doing my mascara. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some bronzer and stuff now. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. I have this little palette here. They don't make this anymore, which is sad, but I'm gonna go ahead and bronze. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze and do the blush and highlight out of this palette. I'll just use the whole thing. If you guys missed it, I just posted a tutorial on how I contour. So I will link that above in case you missed out on it. I did it like the style of a mini makeover, so the way I would teach a client when I worked at Sephora. It's actually really fun. I'm excited to film that series. I'm going to be doing a whole series about mini makeovers. I'm not sure which one I want to do next, but I was thinking brows because my absolute favorite mini makeovers to do on clients was the Color IQ, which I can't do with you guys because I can't pull out a Color IQ and test your shade. And then I also really loved brows and contour. Those were my favorites. So I think I'll do the brows next. And then, I don't know, from there, we'll see. I think I'm gonna get my hair done, you guys. Like, I'm really getting bored of it. I get bored of my hair easily, but right now I feel like it's super boring and it's driving me crazy. And then my psoriasis is really bad as well. So I just kind of like, want to get it done so that I can wear it down more because it's bugging me, so I keep putting it up. But then my psoriasis is more visible when it's up. So I'm like, I need to do something about my hair. By the way, I wanted to tell you guys this too. I've been doing a lot of research on my psoriasis recently because I'm having another really bad outbreak right now where it's just really inflamed and really painful. So I've been doing a lot of research just to see if there's any new information. And I think I'm gonna try the psoriasis diet. There's a few different doctors that talk about certain types of foods that you should avoid when you have psoriasis and certain types of foods that you should eat more of, because psoriasis is an inflammatory disease. It's actually when your immune system attacks itself, like it's an overdrive. So if you eat a lot of anti-inflammatory foods, then it'll bring down the inflammation and should hopefully reduce the breakouts. So, and I'm actually getting it on my legs again too, which I haven't had in a few years. So yeah, I really need to do something. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Mostly they talk about eating lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, which I think is on every diet. But they also have some things that you should avoid, including sugar, caffeine, which will be kind of difficult for me, but I have reduced my intake of caffeine recently. And then what else did they talk about? Well, there's certain like herbs and stuff that they recommend taking and supplements. So anyways, I'm gonna try it. But for any of you who have psoriasis out there, if you're interested, I was thinking about kind of filming a series and doing some like before and afters of what my scalp looked like before I started it, and then, you know, what kind of difference I'm able to make with the diet. So to see if it's really worth it. Okay, for lips today, I want to go pretty neutral. So I'm going to be applying this little baby YSL lipstick that I got in a 500 point perk. I don't know the name of the shade. I don't think it says on here. It just has the number 70, but it's a pink neutral shade. So I'm going to apply that first. It smells good, by the way. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like kind of fruity. Okay, and then I am going to apply a plumping gloss over the top. I've been really enjoying these plumping glosses, but I haven't used this one yet. This is the clear one from Grande Lips. I've just been using the two tinted ones, but the tint on the tinted ones is pretty light, so it's almost just like using a clear gloss in my opinion. Like, it doesn't add a lot of color. But I thought I would try the clear one. I was like, I might as well try it, right? Okay, and then I'm just gonna apply that over the top. This stuff stings, by the way. If you guys have not tried these, they sting. Ooh, I need to whiten my teeth. So that's the finished look. I'm gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of the Josie Maran Nirvana spray over the top. I love this stuff. It's got like the finest mist. It's so nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them down below, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye guys.